All right, folks. Yesterday, I got my package of my Holley 1906. It's an AVS2. Um, these are some fittings that I have. I'm gonna try to see if these work. But it's brand new. Comes with a gasket and the wire for the choke and so forth. This is what I had on the existing carburetor before. It was a quick fuel. It had double inlet for the fuel. I want to see if I can use some of this for that. So let's take a look at this. All right, let's go ahead and pull this out. Yeah, I don't know if I can do this by itself. What's a little confusing is, let's see if this fits. It's too big. Oh, this is for the 70 Corvette. It's very dirty right now, so what fitting can I fit in there? Perhaps it's different threads. Nope. This will be the same thing, I believe. Same results. This is very loose. Alright, so I need to find out what size that is. So let me put the carburetor on and I'll cut you back on. These are all the stuff that I bought. That's the banjo fitting here with the angle. I have to put all this back together for the carburetor fuel regulator. But like I said, this was hidden the heater hose. So I bought this angle port, if you may, to get away from the heater hose. So let's start the installation here. Let's see what happened. The unfitting, I should have some somewhere. Right here. Unfitting. Okay, this is the bottom of the carburetor. I saw videos saying that when it comes from the factory, it should barely just be at this hole. I'm not sure if it's a port bottom there, but this is way down from what I was seeing on the video. So I'm gonna review that video again to see if possibly this was not new and somebody already adjusted it. Because what I'm hearing, it should be barely touching that little hole there. This is just a learning moment for me. So I'm gonna go back and review the videos to see if that's the that's the case. It does look a little bit too far down. Like I said, I hope this is a new unit, which I paid for. So the fuel mixture screws, let's see if they were tampered with already. Perhaps. Okay, the carburetor is going right here. Like I said, I had a quick fuel. The only confusing thing is which line go to the carburetor. So this one is from the valve cover. I had this connected to the carb before, and then this one to the brake booster, and that goes in the intake. I don't know if that's wrong or not. Now I have to do some research on that to see if this really goes here to the carburetor, or this goes from the intake to the booster. Do I need to just clog that one up? Do I need to just so I'm not sure. I need to do some research on that to see if that's the solution. I'm looking for my tripod. I cannot find it to help with the the recording. One more thing also, I don't have any more fittings to extend to the carburetor on this, so I may need to go straight from here to the carb. Okay, these are all my fittings. Like I said, this was the existing for the quick fuel. It was 2 inlet for the fuel, so now I have 1. So these are all the fittings that I have left over, really. So I'm gonna see if I could plumb something to make it work. And let's pull the carburetor out. Really need a tripod so I could film properly. Can't remember where I put it, but let's pull this out. This is the new carb. Okay, I believe this is the plumbing that goes on the back. Is this for the brake booster or the intake? So that's something I need to correct. Also, I don't know what I need to do at this point. I may have to just go ahead and research, like I said. Let me see what fits in there. Okay, this is the carburetor just sitting on there. So there's two, I want to say lines back. There's one in the back and one in the front. So let me, I don't know if I need to address the manual at this point. A little bit confusing since I'm not an expert on that. So let me see if the manual. This is Spanish. Let me take a look at this. I don't have, like I said, my tripod. I don't know where I put it. So let me find out exactly where these lines go. And before I had spacer, see that thick spacer for my carb, but that's why I had clearance problems. So now I don't have to use that because it's a square bore in the carburetor, so it goes right on. I think this is like a 1/4 inch spacer. So yeah, I had clearance issues with that, so I think I'll be okay now. All right, let me research that thing and then I'll cut you back on. Well, I think I have this all buttoned up. I just didn't put the return line yet. I need to get a hard line. For that, it's gonna come from the bottom of the regulator right here. Also, the heater hose, I need to put it on here. I need to put the heater hose on here somehow. Thinking of a solution there. All right. Okay, I just rested this on here. What you call the throttle rail, which is this one. I just put it on to test fit it, and it's hidden here. It's hidden here somewhere. I think right here. So I may have to grind it down a little. Or maybe perhaps a spacer to keep it up there. So it's hidden here. Maybe I just grind it out there, cut it out so it drops over it. So I won't be able to finish this today. I was able to clamp that line with a little sensor, which is gonna be not used. And I don't have a fitting for the back there for the vacuum, so I need to order that fitting to the booster to the back of that thing. There you go. From the booster to the back of that thing. So, and then with PCV, I'm gonna have to shorten that line as well. It's too long. So, got some work to do. Thought it was gonna be an easy installation, but need some more stuff. Okay, I installed a carburetor here. The only issue I had, it was the heater hose. The heater hose, it was hidden. Since I want to put on the, what you call it, the banjo fitting right here with the fuel filter, it was hidden here with the heater hose. So I went ahead and purchased this angle. Hopefully it works to get this away from the banjo fitting from the heater hose. I'll show you what it is when I get the installation going. But yeah, the carburetor is installed. Just have to the fuel regulator here, mount it back here, and I was gonna put a hard line and fitting right here against this. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start inserting those the heater hose. This is what I had in there before. It was straight up like that, and the hose was on it. So when I had the fuel line run across, they would hit it going up. So this is the option to that. So I'll stick that in there, take that out, and hopefully that works. I don't know my tripod, I don't know where I put it. Okay, stick that in there. Sorry about the shaking. I'm holding the camera with one hand. So you get the basic idea of what I'm doing here. So I'll cut you off and then cut you back on when I got that in there. Alright, here's my banjo fitting. Let me go like this. See, I was looking at that thing for the heater hose. How am I gonna do this? I need to still move that out of the way. See, I installed the hard lines here on the fuel. The return line is a little bit smaller. I think this is 5/16. I just have to hook up this one here to the banjo fitting. But this is, like I said, it's in the way for the heater hose, so I gotta try to spin it somewhere so I could mount it. So let me do that and cut you back on. The idea is to connect this right here. Right here. And right here. So that's too long, so I have to cut it off. So I don't know, the heater hose, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. like that. I'm still doing some thinking here. Well, maybe run it in the bottom here. Somewhere. Yeah, I'll figure. Alright, here's where you're gonna install the hotline, the 6AN. I removed the little nipple. There was a little nipple on the end of it. I was able to cut that off. Put the compression screw seal right here, and then you're gonna use this little thing right here and you put it on and meet with this right here. And then what you want to do is tighten this up to get compressed. So I'll go ahead and tighten that up. Yes, and I'll show you the next process to attach the other line to that. That's the fuel return line right here as well. I wanted to do that one as well, but I think I need a I don't have the compression for that line. It's a little bit smaller. It looked like about a 1/4 inch. So yeah, let me go ahead and tighten that up for you. I'll cut you back on. Okay, kind of got things buttoned up a little bit. The fuel line there, I'm still missing the return line from the bottom of the regulator. I'm waiting for that on eBay at this point. It should come today or tomorrow. Regulator, fuel pump, fuel filter. I have the positive for the choke. I guess I have to hook up the negative. It's probably somewhere around here somewhere because I had it for the other carburetor. So the wire is probably lingering somewhere here. There's a few wires right here. For the ground. Have the banjo fit in. This hole's right here. It's a little loose, so I have to put a clamp on it there. And the vacuum line here, I believe that got to the front right here. But I'll have to get a longer vacuum hose for that. The plug here, gotta put that in. I was gonna remove that and put another plug right there as well. So it's a work in progress. Okay, folks, I was able to wrap up the installation of the return line. That return line tubing is a 1/4 inch. So I ordered a 6N 1/4 inch to accommodate that. So here is 2 lines. That's the fuel sending line and the fuel return line. So it comes off of the regulator. So here's the installation. So the fuel filter, and a rack fuel filter, and the banjo fitting. And I was able to put a that radiator, not radiator, but heater hose, move it away from the fuel line. Well, the only thing is I now need to get something to restrain this from the exhaust, so I need to fasten that against this area here. So I need to look for something like that. Yeah, that's my brand new carburetor. So everything is coming together. I just need to start it up. Oh, for the carburetor I need to, well, I had a power choke already, but I think I'll run this one better, because at least this doesn't have a protection for anything that touches this, so to eliminate a spark. And then the ground is right here. Well, I believe I have a ground here somewhere. It's ground, but I'm not sure why I have this here, so I'll use that for that ground and utilize it that way. So let me just hook this on right here for now, and I'll just reconnect it here. Yeah, so this is my engine bay.